All right, you guys, welcome back to our chapter about loyalists and patriots. In section one, we learned that a loyalist is somebody who wanted to remain loyal to Great Britain and the king, and a patriot is someone who wants to separate or declare independence from Great Britain and start ruling the colonies as our own government. You also had neutralists, who were the people that were in between, the undecided group of people. Now, in your note slides, you are asked to tell what type of people were loyalists and what type of people were patriots. Well, when we look, loyalists and patriots, we know that they were divided over the question of independence. Loyalists included many kinds of people. You had rich landowners. Now they were in fear of their land being mobbed or taken over by patriots. You have loyalists that were governors who had been appointed by the king. So they were doing their job and they wanted to remain loyal to the king because they were appointed by the king. They loved their government. They felt like it was their duty to make sure that British laws were obeyed in the colonies. Other loyalists were religious leaders who did believe that the king's power came from God, and therefore separating from the king would be disobeying God. So they believed it was wrong to oppose their king. They had a duty to be loyal to the church and the king. Now, we also have people that were patriots. A lot of patriots included merchants who were business owners, and they lived around big cities such as Boston. They were angry about the taxes. The taxes hurt the businesses, and many of those colonists boycotted the tax goods. Some patriots were lawyers, so they fought in the courts. They argued against the laws that they thought were unfair, and they felt like the colonists should have more say in laws that would directly affect them. Some patriots were also farmers, the crafts makers and printers, shipbuilders, cloth makers. They agreed with the patriot leaders because they felt like having independence would bring them more independence and would help their jobs within the colonies. So as I said earlier, we are going to introduce you to 3 famous loyalists and 3 famous patriots in the upcoming sections.